Hi everybody and welcome back to Travel with the Dans for a checkout of another cabin on board Marella Voyager.
Hi everybody and welcome to this week's episode of Travel with the Dans. We are in a large balcony room and this is our late checkout cabin, which is part of our Celebrations of Vows package. So come with me and we'll have a little look around a large balcony cabin or a late checkout cabin that's for us. So hello and welcome to our late checkout cabin. And the first thing, it's a little bit more narrow than what we've had with our fantastic suite. If you haven't seen that video already, check out just there our junior suite on Marella Voyager. So this walkway is about the same as what you'll have on an inside cabin. Our family have had inside cabins, roughly about the same size I think, just off the top of my head. It's going to be a little bit bigger. But let's have a wander around, shall we? Now the cost of a late checkout cabin would be £45 if you was paying for it. We've had it included as part of our Celebrations of Vows package. I'm sure they try and keep you in your original cabin. We had that last time when we was on Discovery, but if not, they'll try and give you a room, I imagine as close as similar as what you've been in. So we've got the large balcony. Okay, so as you walk into the room, all solid walls, all just here. You'll need to switch this on for all of your electricity to power up everything. Air conditioning control just here. Now it was on hot, so desperately need to cool down this cabin. Stepping into the bathroom. Ooh, watch your step. That is a big step again there. So just watch as you go in so you don't go flying. Now this is the same size as a inside balcony toilet bathroom area. You've got one of those clingy, very close up mirrors. We've got one towel, that's all we've got. So we'll need some more towels off cabin attendant. They're always very busy today. You will find Marella mystery soap, a shower. Again, just be careful, that is a big step in, just like there. And of course, if you needed it, you have one of the washing lines to dry your bits and your bobs. Your bobs and bits, or bitty bits and bobs. Sink area. Now we've got none of our nice included toiletries that we've had with our suite, and also there's no bar of soap or anything as well. So if you wanted to wash your hands, you're gonna have to use the mystery soap. Mystery soap. You've got cupboards. So there'd be plenty of place to store your storage. There's a little bin just there. We had a proper bin. And I think we're full of something, but that's a lot of poo paper. You don't need me to explain that that's just a toilet. But again, the lovely presenter toilet roll, very smart. Sanitary bags, they're just in there as well if you needed those. And a helpful brush if you need to tidy it up. So, plenty of storage space. There is a shaving socket, extractor fan, towels, places to dry your towels. So that is your bathroom. Checking out the closet space, it's similar size I think to what we've had. Closet number one with your life jacket. You could leave a case in there if you wanted to. Then we go to a double closet. All of your shelves, drawers, everything you're going to need. Now it's not a double, is it? It's a three single closets. So it's a nice cabin for two people, I would say. Again, onto the bed area. The bed just looks a bit tilted somehow, but we've got the bed area just here. Oh look, I found some hidden sockets. I bet you that'd be useful. So you've got some hidden sockets down there. So no saying there's no sockets by the bed. Lamps. We can light it. We can light off. Coat hooks if you want to hang up your coats. Drawers down there, phone for reception in case you're moving along nicely. A little storage cupboard just in there. Tea coffee making facilities are half here and the kettle's over there. That's not an issue whatsoever. And this room has a safe, so it's a little bit different to our safe that we've had, but there's a safe there. Now this should be where the fridge will be. Will we have a fridge? No, it's been removed. Marella are removing them off the ship, but you do have an additional plug socket down there. I'm sure the fridge would have plugged into, but a cupboard space, nevertheless. A little bin just down there, a big mirror adding to the sense of space of the cabin. You can look at yourself in bed. Nice bed there for you to have a look at. So we've got pool towels and everything like that, that's all sorted. Nice little doily pillows and everything. Place for your washing, and remember you can get a special offer on your washing. TV, it's mounted pretty well to the wall, but HDMI socket just there. So if you needed to plug it in, and also USB socket, sometimes you can manage to get enough power to charge your phone out though. So USB and HDMI in the TV. Kettle area just over here. Now something that we didn't have in our suite is a British socket. Look at that. So British and European socket just down there. And we can put some extra lighting on to light up your vanity / work area. That's a nice space actually, I quite like that. A fast charge and USB just located there as well, but that's a good space. If you're hosting, you've got hospitality. Hair dryer there. We won't do a hair dryer test because we know what it is. Plenty of drawer space, but it's all working very good. And you've got a little couch. I'm sure me and Dan could sit on there and it would have done us perfectly. Now this is just the downgrade from our suite. It's not a bad space. I quite like this. Okay, so let's go and check out outside. The busy port. We are at disembarkation day today, so everybody's working hard to say goodbye. Washing the ship, the container port, and we are on the starboard side, located all the way at the back. It's the back of the bus. Back of the bus, baby. Captain's all down there. Deck chair, table, hammock, which we can make use of. Really glad we've got the hammock just for the last day, and 2 sunbeds, but it's a nice size space. I like this area and the door there. And the one thing you can't do is we've managed to keep our balcony door open without going scientific. The door's all there, and if you are travelling with children, there is also a child lock on the door, and all importantly, smoking only in the designated area. So here's a look at the cabin again. Let's take a few photos while we're here. So this is a good space. And that's it for this week's episode. So I do hope that you've enjoyed a quick round the balcony cabin. It's a nice space. It's a bit awkward just having an hour where you can't go anywhere, but we've managed to keep our bags in the old cabin whilst we've just had breakfast, and then just a 10-minute queue at reception to pick up that key card. But so there you go, a late checkout or a large balcony cabin. Would you spend £45 on your last day? You can have a shower, you can relax, you've got your own private space. Is it worth it? Let me know in the comments below. Also, just to mention, if you haven't already done so, just here you'll see that there is a subscribe button. It really helps our channel. We're totally self-funded. We aren't paid to go on cruises, unlike some other YouTube channels, so you're only going to get our honest opinion. We're also on Facebook and Instagram, so keep up to date with us on the socials and give us that like. Also, just to mention, lots of stuff coming up on the channel, so make sure that you're with us for the journey, because if you're ready, we're ready. We are, of course, Travel with the Dans.
Join us in our last episode in our Marella series, as we'll be taking a full ship review, a full ship tour of this fabulous cruise ship. We'll explore all the venues and everything that you can get up to on your fabulous holiday.
Cheers, everybody!
If you're ready, we're ready. Join us for the journey. See you next week. It's Travel with the Dans.